TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Also, what are your memories of the first time you met Ric Flair?
Wow. I don't know. I was like, man, I'm standing in the same dressing room as a world champion. And then I was envious, as well as anybody in this business would be, but the respect, I mean, he just, he commanded respect, and you did. And the first night, I remember in Charlotte, North Carolina, one night after the show, he come in the dressing room and he goes, you're all invited to my house for a Christmas party. And he said, come on, Sam, and he invited me to the Christmas party. And I was like, wow, what a guy. And then, I went through a period of time that, I didn't have the respect that I should have had for him. But I see the things that man has gone through, and it just made me respect him more. And today I can honestly say I respect the hell out of that man. I mean, he's taken this business to heights that it never would have been. And he's actually an awesome human being. And, I look at, I saw some things on YouTube a couple of weeks ago. But first let me explain. Computers, all that kind of stuff. Here's what I know how to do with my cell phone. Hello. Okay, when it comes to text messaging, all that stuff, I need a hammer. If it's harder than a gumball machine, I need a hammer.
Right.
As far as a computer and stuff like that, I don't know how to do all that yet. I want to learn, but I broke our computer. I watched a YouTube match of myself and Flair a couple of weeks ago, and just the way he worked with me, I was 10 feet tall when I walked out of that ring,
Right. You had some great matches with Tully Blanchard. What do you remember working with Tully?
Tully is awesome. I mean, Tully, everybody I worked with. I mean, here I am, a young kid.
How old were you back then?
19, 20, something like that. Here I am, a young kid, and I'm working with the top guys in our profession. I'm working with the best guys. I was working with Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson. When I'd get in the ring with Arn Anderson, there was such an intensity there, with me. Because I knew Arn from Louisiana before he was Arn Anderson. And I love those guys. Tully was great. Tully could run faster backwards he could run faster backwards than most guys can run frontwards. His psychology was awesome. Arn's was great. But everybody that I was working with the cream of the crop.
Koloff's?
Ivan Koloff, yeah. I learned so much. Me and Mike Davis, there was a snowstorm in Lynchburg, Virginia. And a lot of the guys didn't make it. So I ended up working 3 times. Mike Davis ended up working like 2 or 3 times. Everybody had to double up. So for the main event, it was myself and Mike Davis against Ivan and Don Kernoodle. And Don Kernoodle dropped down on the apron, off the apron on the one side of the ring, and come around over here. And when he come around up towards me, I dropped down. And I was just staring. It was a stare down. And the people were going nuts. It's that anticipation. You remember the old Heinz ketchup? Anticipate. That's what it was. And the people were anticipating. They were anticipating something that never happened. And they were at fever pitch.
The crowd heat, I remember watching you on TV back in the day. The crowd heat was just amazing.
Yeah. Spartanburg. Man, you would think that, that little building, the people hollering my name and stuff like that, it was just awesome,
What are your memories of the famous angle where the Horsemen broke your arm?
What do you mean? What are they? That cast stunk. But I had to, get that cast remade every night because they were beating the hell out of that and hanging me from the turnbuckle, top turnbuckle, where my feet were dangling from the floor, everything. It was hard to work with. And then Jim Crockett said to me one night, he goes, "Man, you got a weapon on your arm. Why don't you, why don't you use that?" And the only thing I can come back with is, I can't. I'm a good guy.
Right.
I'm not the ones, that's supposed to cheat. And then after that, that kind of changed me a little bit. That's when one man gang or somebody would get me in a bear hug and I'd bite their nose to get out of it, or because if you're in that situation where you're getting hurt, you'll do anything you can to get out of it. And that kind of changed my style a little bit, and personality started coming out a little bit more. I've always had personality, even when I first started. I always had personality, and that's what people get with.
What about you guys also got to work with the Midnight Express? Memories of working with
Oh gosh, Bobby and Dennis, unreal. Bobby, and when from what I've heard, he's really messed up and it's hard to get around now. But all the shit he was doing back then, damn, he was unbelievable. And Dennis was great too, both of them. And Cornette, oh god, Cornette was funny on airplanes.
Any good stories? Because I know he was scared to fly.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I mean, he's left finger impressions on handrails on every major airline in the United States.
What was the lifestyle like back then, as far as being on the road in the Crockett territory?
Oh wow, it was wonderful. I mean,
lots of girls and all that.
Oh yeah, traveling all over the place. I was making really good money, and people knew me everywhere I went. The Charlotte Hornets basketball team, when the Hornets first came out, the first year. Anyway, they were doing an autograph signing at at a town about 20 miles outside of Charlotte. I can't remember the name of the town right now. It's a little town. Dan Aykroyd got a speeding ticket there and made a movie off of it. But anyway, there was a mall there, and we had to stop at that mall one day. Nicola needed some pantyhose. So we stopped at the mall, we went into JC's Penney's. The Charlotte Hornets were doing an autograph session, and everybody left the Charlotte Hornets table and come over and just surrounded us,
I think she said that in our interview that we did with her, yeah.
Yeah, but it was unreal. I mean, the reaction from the people was unreal.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.